What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today, no special guests, no bullshit, just wins. I've had two atrocious drafts in a row. We lost in the first round, undeservedly so, against the last game with A&I skills on the channel. Felt a bit aggrieved. I think the video before, I also lost in the first round. We're going to go into the online draft. We're going to build the draft and then we're going to take a look at the whole record and stuff at the end of the video. Before we get into this, if you could drop a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely awesome. Let's try and get this over 10,000 likes. I would really appreciate it. And let's hope that we can get ourselves something awesome. Now, one of the biggest things that I still see in the comment section is about La Liga. I've explained it before, I'll explain it again. Draft to Glory is about winning, ultimately, first and foremost. And if that means taking La Liga players most of the time, unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with that. I will be bringing random draft series to my channel, but in general, I want to win. You know, the whole point is to win. So I'm going to pick the best players that suit my needs to win. Our captains here, the only two captains I'd really pick from here will be Aguero or Aubameyang. That Aubameyang card looks tasty, but I don't use Aguero much, and BPL is a good one to go with. Just in case you get like Jesus Navas or Eden Hazard or Alexis Sanchez or Pedro. We got a few good players here straight away, and we go with Alexis Sanchez there on the left hand side. If we can get another BPL right wing, that would be pretty damn sweet. We don't. Right, so now we've got to think, what are we going to build into? Even if I went with Vea, it doesn't really help. I don't mind picking Lucas because it allows Brazilian links in the BPL, like Ramirez in midfield if we should get him. And Lucas is also a phenomenal player. And once again here, I mean, we got two choices. We could go with Fabregas. I'm going to take Santi, gets a perfect link or a strong link with your main man Alexis Sanchez up front. And it's an inform card where his stats look pretty damn insane. Oh my God, oh my, they keep giving me Toni Kroos over and over. I'm going to take Iniesta. He'll link with Santi for that Spanish link. And again, if we do need to go to La Liga, we can simply take La Liga players through the right-hand side. Oh, we get purples and informs. And we're going to go with Parejo this time. An 83 rated inform. Now, no point taking Gerrard, doesn't link with anybody. Moutinho, nobody. Pirlo, nobody. Valeri does link with Aguero, but doesn't really link with anybody else and would make it really difficult to build the team. And then Parejo doesn't link with Lucas, but gets that strong link there with Iniesta, which means we only need a La Liga right mid, so a Lionel Messi would be pretty damn perfect. We're going to go into the left back spot and we get not too much. I'll go with Costa, just because he's going to help chemistry eventually, depending on what we get. He gets a link with Santi Cazorla, the Spanish link anyway. Santi gets the perfect chem. I actually could have gone with any left back there, but we'll be able to change the left backs, I'm sure, in the near future. Alright, so now we've got some choices because we've got one La Liga and one BPL. We could go with Cameron. He's actually got a really well-rounded card, but he doesn't get any links with anyone because we haven't got any BPL midfielders. Or we could go with Ansotegi, who gets strong links with the left back and the centre mid. He's got okay card, not crazy good. I think I'm going to go with Ansotegi or Ansotegi just for the chem. For me, guys, chem is more important than anything. Oh, and then we get Godin, and you have to pick an 87 rated Godin. There are no alternatives there. And this team's looking alright. Who we're going to go with? Klein doesn't fit. Mario Gaspar. He's got a really good card as well, really good card. And what started off, guys, as me trying to build a BPL team has quickly become me building into a La Liga team. It's crazy. In goal, we get one goalkeeper, Jaime. We get Jaime. Now, for a change, I'm going to go backwards down. Do I want to go backwards or do I want to just get the players that I need? I'm going to leave the goalkeeper for a second because I want to see what centre-backs I can get to really pull this team up. And once again, there's just nothing. I could go with Clichy. He gets the link with Cazorla. I am going to go with Clichy, I think. He gets the link with Cazorla, and if I do get a French centre-back, like Varane or something, then Clichy will get perfect chem and we'll build a bit of a better hybrid. We didn't get Varane or something. DeMarcos we don't need, because we've got a good right back. Kazawa we don't need, Da Silva we don't need, Cohen-Trao we don't need. I'm going to take DeMarcos just for the fact that he's actually a really good defender and probably a little bit better than Mario Gaspar. Not in terms of defending or physical, but that pace, dribbling and passing for sure. We can change that still. We can change those two people around. We go for the next player is going to be a midfielder. Now in this situation, I'm going to take Valero just for the Spanish link again. I kind of need a right mid from La Liga or from the BPL, and there is a right mid from the BPL. Not exactly what we're looking for, but is what we're going to be taking. It's going to give us a little bit of a chemistry boost. Actually, for no one really, is it? Literally just one chemistry boost for Lucas, and that's it. But McGeady is okay up there. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, really nice card. Don't mind that at all. It would be nice if we could get Jesus Navas for that right mid. Would be ideal. It would give Aguero the perfect link, and Jesus Navas would also get the perfect link. So, or Juan Mata, I don't know. Oh shit, we get Neymar. You can't not take Neymar. Oh, they would work so well. You can't not take Neymar. You just can't not take him. 90 rated. Oh, do I do this, and then this, and then this, and then this? I think I do, don't I? Still get 100 chem. Sanchez and Aguero 6 and 7. I'm happy with that. We get 90 rated Neymar on the team. I need a better goalkeeper and a better centre back and a better left back, and then I'm golden. Oh my god, we get Royce. Kondrava doesn't fit for the team. Schweinsteiger unfortunately doesn't fit for the team because there's no German midfielders around him. Cerna's not interesting. We're going to bring on Royce for the super sub spot. And we've already got a 184 and the defense is low rated. This could get to be one of the biggest drafts I've ever had. Like my highest rated ever draft. In goal, it's a shame. It's a shame we can't use Leno. Rui Patricio, what have I got? Spanish, Uruguayan, and I'm gonna, because I don't have a decent alternative here, I'm gonna have to go Leno and hope that I can get a German La Liga centre-back or like a Bundesliga centre-back that kind of just fits in with the team. Because we could actually move Bundesliga into the team, no problem at all. We've got the right people to do it. Next up, we're going to get... There's David Luiz. David Luiz doesn't work with the team. Insigne doesn't work. Ginter doesn't work. Kondrava doesn't work. And nor does Nathaniel Klein. I'm going to take Kondrava just because he's actually a really good alternative to have as a super sub. We'll swap him on there instead of Aidan McGeady. I would love a better goalkeeper and a better centre back. Left back is okay. Striker and right wing are okay. Just one goalkeeper and one left back would be ideal. Oh, we get Manolas, Jefferson. Does Jefferson fit? Have we got any Brazilians? No Brazilians to link with Jefferson. Fischer doesn't work. Schneiderlin just doesn't work either. Again, there's no French players in there to connect up with him. Who do we take here? Baka doesn't help the team. Manolas doesn't help the team. I'm gonna go with Baka on this one. Again, a really good super sub. 80. I know he's only got 2-star skill moves, but other than that, he's got really good work, you know, for the rest of the team. It keeps giving me Insigne. We get Lux there, which is a better goalkeeper than that Silva. And even though I actually don't like Lux as a goalkeeper, he's so much. Well, he's not even so much better than the goalkeeper, is he? I don't even know how good that 74 is, but Lux is only a 78. Could get Sturridge up front. Doesn't link with anyone. I'm going to have to go with Lux, and we're going to have to put Lux into the team like that. This is now my biggest ever draft. The 185 is the highest rated I've ever had, and I think I can actually make it a bit higher rating by going like that. Oh, it actually makes it worse. Interesting, EA. Put in higher rated player, get worse draft pool. Brilliant. Who do we get next? We get a Turbe, we get Depay. Oh, Turbe doesn't fit, and Villa doesn't fit. Depay fits, but doesn't fit, if you know what I mean. Like, if I'm going to play a left wing there, I might as well play Sanchez there and Neymar on the right side, which I actually might end up doing. I'm not entirely sure yet, because that way Clichy gets a point in the team. We'll take Depay again for a super sub. Leaves us with one more spot. Who's it going to be? It's going to be no one helpful again. Again, we could take Balassi, but what's the point? Mkhitaryan doesn't really fit. Turbe, Berardi doesn't fit, Brahimi doesn't fit. We'll take Balassi for the bench for the 5-star skills. So somehow that's gone down again anyway to a 184 draft, which is nuts. If I do that and that, Neymar's on 7, 6. We could put Clichy in at left back, like there. He doesn't get perfect chem, but the team still gets the 100 chem. And then surely putting Backer on takes it out. How is that not a 185? How was it a 185 and now it's not a 185? Putting Leno in there just crushes this team. Absolutely crushes it. 91 chem. It's just not enough, is it? Although we can put in this guy here, 94 chem. It's just still not enough, is it? I mean, this team is nice. We've got a solid team. I think the reason why, I think I need to bring on a defender to actually improve the team rating. So look, yes, 85 now. The left back's okay. The defense is okay. It's just the goalkeeper. I have to play Lux, and I don't want to, but I have to because of the chemistry reasons. And this, I'm tempted to keep Sanchez that side. Neymar is a better card, so on less chem will probably be better. Depending on the manager that we get, will depend on whether I put Sanchez or Neymar on the right hand side. So if we get a Brazilian or a BPL, we'll be great. So we get a Brazilian manager, no BPL manager. So we'll take the Brazilian manager, which will put Neymar up to 7 chem, and Sanchez will stay on 10 chem. And this, guys, I tell you what, this is a magnificent draft. Aguero and Neymar on 7 chem, everybody else on 10. We've got some huge players. Sanchez, Aguero, Neymar, a destructive strike force. Iniesta, Parejo, Cazorla, all in form. Inform Godin, inform Lux. The bench, we've got an informed Royce that we can bring on pretty much any time we want. Could have used Schweinsteiger, couldn't I? Royce left wing, Schweini centre mid, Cazorla the other centre mid, Aguero striker. Could have then gone like Balassi or McGeady at right mid and Schneidlin at centre mid. Would have worked, but we went the way we went. Now for the bench, Lucas Candreva, Valero. I'm going to take off Clichy. I'm going to take off Aspar for Depay. And I'm going to put on Balassi as well for the 5-star skills instead of Clichy. I don't need Leno on the bench. So we're going to put on Backer for Leno. And I think that's going to be the team. So it is a 185. I'm pretty sure I can get this to a 185. But I don't need to. This is a team, guys, we're going to go into the games with. We've got a great bench. We've got an insane team. Probably the best midfield you're ever going to see in the draft. 3 informs, 3 crazy good informs. They get perfect chem with each other. Love it. Anyway, guys, let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, as per usual, we're going to show you the teams that I come up against, of course, and the goals that I scored, and the goals that I also conceded. So the first opponent has got a 4-3-1-2 team. He's got a very nice team as well with that orange Ibra up top, and this was one of those games for me that was just kind of back and forth. I couldn't really get to grips of the game properly, and it was just open-ended, basically, open-ended football. 25 minutes in, Alexis Sanchez scores a brilliant goal, and I was really happy with my draft, and the further I got into this draft this time around, the happier with the team I was. Like, honestly, the midfield is one of the best I've used, and definitely a midfield that I would, even a team that I would create on FIFA to play with regularly. We end up going 2-0 up with Godin, a lovely fake shot in the box from the corner. The defender parts like the Red Sea. Godin with a good shot on him, puts it in the back of the net, but the game was not done there. And just a few minutes later, Aubameyang gets into the box. Aubameyang runs in there. The attacker takes a shot, takes a deflection off of my defender and pops into the back of the net. But no bother, guys. Just after that goal went in, we send Sergio Aguero with a clean through ball, splitting that guy's defence again. The keeper rushes out. Aguero finishes it nicely. We go 3-1 up into half-time. I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. You know, 3 goals in the first 45 minutes. As long as I keep a clean sheet in the second half, we will have no problems and we'll go through into the second round. But you guys know that's not how FIFA likes to work. So this guy goes down the left-hand side with Gaia. He's actually all-out attack at this stage as well. Aubameyang is there at the far post to win the header, and he comes back into the game at 3-2. And then very late on in the game, 75th or so minute, Aubameyang beats my defender for pace, and he rounds the keeper, weak foot this time, and puts it in the back of the net. So a nice couple of goals there from this guy, takes it to 3-3, which sends us into extra time. And on the stroke of half time in extra time, Neymar gets forward for me, and at this point I'm genuinely kind of dominating the game. I'm all over the guy, I'm creating chance after chance. He brings me down in the box, and I'm thinking, fantastic, score this goal, keep a clean sheet in the second half of injury time. We are through to the quarter-finals. Neymar steps up, pops that in the right-hand side. Really poor penalty as well. If he dived the right way, he would have saved it. I really got to work on my penalties to make sure I can get them into the top corner. But just a few minutes after the stroke of half-time in extra time, and this guy takes a free kick with Çalhanoğlu, far post, header comes in. Iniesta misses the interception. The ball falls to his player. He pops it in the back of the net, and we are going to penalties. Now, this game has been topsy-turvy. It's been up and down. It's been back and forth, and I can't afford another first round exit. I went out in the first round with AA in the last episode. I went out in the first round in the episode before, and we got absolute trash. I simply cannot afford another first round exit. So I've got my thinking cap on, trying to play the penalty games. I scored a first penalty, 1-0. I had to go different positions to where I initially went. You see I actually tried to dive the two directions, twice the same direction I took my initial penalty in regular time. We go 2-0 up. He takes his second penalty. I dived the right way. Keeper couldn't quite reach it. 2-1. We get Lucas steps up with a penalty. Bang. Great penalty. And that's what I mean with taking penalties. Sometimes you can put them so far in the corner that even if the keeper dives the right way, he's still not going to get the penalty. And that was that instance there. We get another penalty for this guy. He pops it in the back of the net. And now pressure is on. 3-2 after 3 pens. A miss here will be catastrophic. Neymar pops it in the back of the net. 4-2 after 3.5 penalties have been taken. And we get the last penalty of the episode. He steps up. He takes a pen. But I save it. And we go through to the next round. Massive game. Even if I just get to like the semi-final or the final this time around, I'd be relatively happy because I just needed to not go out in the first round. And in the next round we come up against this guy. He's got an unbelievable team. A couple of informs from this new team of the group stage. He's got inform Gaia, inform Otamendi, inform Martial, inform De Bruyne, inform Korb, inform Podolski, Pedro, Ramirez, Ramsey. Like, he had a really nice team, but it wasn't really relevant in this game. I kind of find this guy to be quite easy, and I thought, why can't I have this kind of opponent in the first round? But yeah, this was quite an easy game. Sanchez there with a nice scoop turn, smashes that inside, hits the crossbar, goes into the back of the net, and after just 5 minutes going 1-0 up, I felt very confident in this game. You know, I'd already created a chance or two before that as well. We get a free kick just a few minutes later, roll that off to Cazorla. Cazorla smacks that home, and bang, what a finish that is. Top of the net, back of the net. We go 2-0 up, and then on the stroke of half-time, or just after half-time, sorry, Iniesta here plays a lovely ball into Parejo. Parejo plays a great one too with Aguero. I could have squared that across, but Parejo, the informed Parejo, takes the shot himself. 3-0 is the score, and 3-0 is pretty much where this game ends. Do manage to get myself one more goal. Iniesta again, Aguero with a 1-2 with Parejo. This time the other way around. Instead of Parejo getting the goal, it goes back to Aguero, who has a chance to shoot. I end up sweating that one across. Just wanted to cement my my chance to get into the semi-finals, and did just that. Alexis Sanchez scoring the goal. So into the semi-final we go. We actually come up against a viewer or a subscriber in the semi-final. He was a very good sport. He wasn't the greatest player. He wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, and he knew he was struggling, you know, but the things he was saying in the game were just really good, really funny. He was a lot of fun to play against, even though he was taking a bit of a beating. And I did manage to get the first goal, and then the second goal. Alexis Sanchez in here, Neymar there, bangs that in the back of the net, and he basically just wanted to score a goal. So I let him score a goal, and he tried for the last 15 minutes of the game to score a goal. I was bringing the keeper out, I was standing still, I was passing him the ball, and he struggled so hard to score, but eventually he did manage to get a goal. As you can see here, I've got the ball with the goalkeeper, and this is his kind of luck throughout the whole game as well. Took him ages to tackle me on the edge of the box, even though I'm not even trying to get, like, I'm just not trying to do anything. He gets Messi here, steps inside with Messi, takes a shot, it's saved, takes a shot off the bar, takes a shot, it's saved, and eventually he pops it in the back of the net. But that was me into the final, guys, and then our final opponent was this guy, an unbelievable team again 5 informs: James Rodriguez, Thiago Silva, Pepe, Buffon, Rakitic, and Carvajal. And this was just, it wasn't really a game I cared too much about, because it's like, okay, I've made it to the final now, I'm happy, I've shown you guys that, hey, I can still win the draft. I know I haven't won it in like four or five attempts in a row, but I can still win the draft. And we scored a great goal to start things off with Aguero, 1-0 up, and I could relax a little bit after that. We also got a penalty just after the stroke of half-time. Aguero steps up again and bangs that one home and out. 2-0 after 50 minutes. I'm clean. I'm comfortable. I know I'm winning this draft at this point. Aguero again threads that through. Sanchez gets really lucky on his weak foot, chips the keeper, bang, 3-0 in the 87th minute. This guy does manage to pull one goal back, and his goal, to be fair to him, was really, really nice. But this was a game that I dominated from start to finish, and I was so happy that I won the draft. And we're going to now, guys, go on to take a look at the packs that we get, the players that we get, and if we can get ourselves a really nice pack, that would be absolutely awesome. Let's go. So guys, that is the end of the draft. We ended up winning another draft. It was due, and I tell you what, the first game, we were this close to going out. Like, we were dominating the game. We were leading the game constantly. It was actually a very even game. I say we're dominating. It was an even game in both stats and shots. We led 1-0, 2-0. Then it went 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. It went 4-3 up in extra time. He pulled it back to 4-4. Then I beat him on penalties. Kind of an easy route through to the final after that. I won the games comfortably. The guy I played in the semi-final was a subscriber. He was a lot of fun. I was listening through the mic. He was a lot of fun, and really good sport. And glad I got to play against him. Something to ask him though. If you're watching this, dude, tweet me what round you were in, because it'd be interesting to know what round you were in there, because that was a semi-final for me. As promised, guys, I'm going to show you my FUT draft history. So we've got 40 wins, 9 losses, 16 draft entries, and 7 wins. That's pretty damn good. That's not too bad. 184, the best team score. We score on average 3 goals a game and concede on average 1.5 goals a game. 56% possession, 80% pass accuracy, not too bad. Now, right now, EA have just released the team of the group stages for Champions League, and there's a lot of good players in packs, a lot. So I'm hoping for a 50 or 100k pack to see if we can win some of those. So please, EA, don't screw us over here. 100k pack would be so legit. What do we get? We get the worst you can get. This is the worst you can get for winning the prize. 2 premium gold player packs and 2 gold packs. We're going to make our money back, but that's really disappointing. I was so hungry for a 50k pack there. I apologise again for the lighting. It's a bit light by the door there. Look at that. Look at the first player we get. Look at what we get here. This is bad. I'll keep this because I'll have to sell it later. But that's just pretty damn terrible. Charlie Adam there. First 5k pack, nothing in it. Hopefully these premium gold player packs will prove worthy to us. Typically they're terrible packs, but we'll see what we get. We get Wimmer there from Spurs, another really bad 5k pack. Diamante, we get a Portuguese manager, he might sell, so we'll send all of this stuff to the club. We're going to discard the rest. And now for the big 2 packs, just please, EA, hook us up. Don't hook us down. Anything would be good here. We get Bonucci, not bad I suppose, not bad. Kieran Gibbs as well, they might sell, we'll keep them. Michu won't sell. None of the rest will sell there, and NepentheZ won't sell. I'll send those 2 players to the club. I'm going to discard the rest. I actually don't know if I've made profit off of this. Here's the last pack of the episode, guys. If you did enjoy this, drop a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. And last but not least, we get... It's going to be Xhaka, isn't it? It is Xhaka. What an absolute pile of trash. Xhaka, Defoe, neither of them sell for anything. I'll send them both to the club anyway, just in case. The rest of this stuff goes for discard price. What an utter waste of time that turned out to be. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'm out. Peace.